Motivational messages for ADHD. Embrace your superpower. Hey, beautiful minds, ready to change the way you think about ADHD? If you're tired of feeling different, misunderstood, like you're constantly swimming upstream, this is for you. Let's ditch the negative labels and tap into the incredible power of your amazing brain. Get ready to unleash your inner superhero, because trust me, it's there, just waiting to explode.
Let's get real for a second. How many times have you heard ADHD described as a disorder, a deficit, like something is wrong with you? Your mind is not broken. It's not wired wrong. It's wired for brilliance. Think about it. Your brain is a whirlwind of ideas, constantly connecting dots that others miss. You see the world differently. You're bursting with creativity, energy, and a passion that can light up a room. That's not a disorder, my friend. That's your superpower. We just gotta learn how to drive it. Because trust me, you are capable of achieving anything you set your mind to.
Look, I know it doesn't always feel like a superpower, right? The struggles are real, and sometimes it feels like you're constantly swimming against the tide. But what if, instead of focusing on what makes ADHD challenging, we shift our perspective? What if we start to see the unique traits that come with it as hidden strengths? What if we started seeing those so-called symptoms as strengths in disguise? Your hyperfocus. It's not just a distraction, it's a superpower. That's the ability to zero in on something you're passionate about and become a total rock star at it. Your boundless energy? It's not just restlessness. That's the fuel that drives you to think outside the box, to innovate, to push boundaries. And that impulsivity? It's not just recklessness. That's also the source of your incredible spontaneity, your ability to take risks, to dive headfirst into new adventures. It's what makes life exciting. The world tries to fit us into these neat little boxes, but you, my friend, you were born to break the mold. You were born to stand out. Your brain is wired for a life less ordinary, a life of purpose, passion, and impact. Embrace it. You are a force to be reckoned with. Never forget that.
Let's talk about lazy. How many times have you heard that word thrown around about people with ADHD? Like you're just choosing not to focus, choosing not to sit still, choosing not to finish that task. Let me tell you something. You are not lazy. Your brain, my friend, it's a high-performance machine. And high-performance machines, they need the right fuel to thrive. Think about it like a race car. You wouldn't put regular gas in a Ferrari, would you? No way. You'd give it the premium stuff, the high-octane fuel it needs to perform at its best. Your brain is the same way. It needs the right kind of fuel to function at its peak. That means nourishing your body with healthy foods, getting enough sleep, and moving your body to release all that incredible energy you have inside. It also means finding strategies that work for you. Maybe it's breaking down tasks into smaller, more manageable chunks. Maybe it's creating a structured routine that helps you stay on track. And don't forget about mental health. Practices like mindfulness and meditation can help you stay centered and focused. Sometimes talking to a professional or journaling your thoughts can make a huge difference. Remember, it's all about finding what works best for you and fueling your brain the right way.
Chapter 4. Okay, let's get real about progress. In a world that's obsessed with instant gratification and overnight success, it's easy to get caught up in the comparison game, right? We see other people's highlight reels and start to feel like we're not doing enough, achieving enough, being enough. But here's the thing, progress isn't always linear. It's not always Instagram worthy. Sometimes progress is messy. It's 2 steps forward, 1 step back. It's trying something new, stumbling, getting back up and trying again. What matters is that you're moving forward, even if it's just 1 tiny step at a time. Celebrate those small wins. Every small victory is a testament to your strength, your resilience, your ability to keep going, even when things feel tough.
Chapter 5. Let's talk about those racing thoughts for a minute. You know, the ones that never seem to stop, the ones that jump from one topic to another at lightning speed, leaving you feeling scattered, overwhelmed and exhausted. Yeah, those thoughts can be a real pain in the, well, you know, but what if instead of fighting those thoughts, we learn to embrace them? Think about it. Those racing thoughts, they're a sign of your incredible brain power. Your mind is constantly making connections, exploring possibilities, generating ideas at a pace that most people can only dream of. The key is learning how to harness that mental energy, to channel it in a way that serves you. Maybe it's meditation, mindfulness, or journaling. Whatever works for you, remember this. Your thoughts may race, but your potential is limitless.
Chapter 6. In a world that often values conformity over creativity, logic over intuition, and structure over spontaneity, it's easy to feel like you don't quite fit in. But let me tell you something. The world needs minds like yours. We need your out-of-the-box thinking, your ability to see the world from a different perspective, your passion for challenging the status quo. We need your energy, your enthusiasm, your willingness to take risks and push boundaries. Think about some of the greatest minds in history. Artists, inventors, entrepreneurs, visionaries. Many of them had brains that were wired just like yours. They saw the world differently. They questioned everything. They refused to be put in a box, and they changed the world because of it. So embrace your uniqueness.
Okay, take a deep breath with me. In through the nose, hold it for a second, and slowly exhale out through the mouth. Feeling better? Good. Because I know that sometimes life with ADHD can feel like you're on a runaway train. Thoughts are racing, to-do lists are piling up, and everyone wants a piece of your attention. It's overwhelming, right? But here's the thing, you don't have to do it all at once. You don't have to be everything to everyone, and you definitely don't have to have it all figured out right this second. Give yourself permission to slow down. Focus on one task at a time. Break down those overwhelming to-do lists into smaller, more manageable steps. And remember, it's okay to say no. It's okay to set boundaries.
Chapter 8. Harness your energy. Let's talk about energy for a minute. It's a force that drives us, motivates us, and keeps us moving forward. Because, let's face it, you've got it in spades. Your energy is boundless and infectious. While others might see it as restlessness, fidgeting, or an inability to sit still, you know the truth. It's not that you can't sit still, it's that you were born to move. Your body and mind are always in motion. Your energy is a gift, my friend. It's a unique trait that sets you apart from others. It's what fuels your creativity, your passion, your zest for life. It's the spark that ignites your imagination and drives you to create. But it can also feel like a curse sometimes, right? Like a double-edged sword that overwhelms you. Like you're constantly battling against your own internal wiring. It can be exhausting and frustrating. So instead of fighting it, what if we learn to harness it? What if we embrace it and use it to our advantage? What if we find ways to channel that energy into positive, productive outlets? Imagine the possibilities. Maybe it's incorporating more movement into your day, taking walking breaks, hitting the gym, dancing like nobody's watching. Physical activity can be a great release. Maybe it's finding a creative outlet that allows you to express yourself physically, like painting, sculpting, or playing a musical instrument. These activities can be incredibly fulfilling. Or maybe it's as simple as giving yourself permission to fidget. Small movements can help you stay focused. Get yourself a fidget toy, doodle in a notebook, tap your foot to the beat of your favorite song. These little actions can make a big difference. Find what works for you and let that energy flow. Embrace it, harness it, and let it propel you to new heights.
Chapter 9. Permission to pause. In a world that glorifies the hustle, the grind, the go mentality, it can feel almost impossible to hit the pause button. But here's the thing. Even superheroes need a break sometimes. Your brain, my friend, it's working overtime. It's processing information, generating ideas, and navigating the world at a pace that most people can't even comprehend. It needs time to rest and recharge, just like any other part of your body. So give yourself permission to pause. Step away from the screen, put down the phone, close your eyes and take a few deep breaths. Go for a walk in nature. Listen to your favorite music.
Chapter 10. You are enough. Listen to me closely. You are enough, just as you are. With all your quirks, your challenges, your unique way of seeing the world, you are enough. It's easy to get caught up in the comparison game, to focus on our perceived flaws and shortcomings. But the truth is, you are perfectly imperfect. And that's what makes you so amazing. You are capable of incredible things. You are strong, you are resilient, and you have so much to offer the world.
Outro, embrace your superpower. Remember, you are not alone on this journey. There are millions of us out here, embracing our ADHD and changing the world one brilliant idea at a time. So go out there, embrace your superpower, and show the world what you are capable of.